a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Welcome back to Paranormal Sight. We've learned a lot. I don't know. So, to sum it up, there was a tragic incident with people cursing each other for the right of resurrection in the Edo period, or Edo, fuck off, whichever one you want to go with, as well. And the Record of Fates Yin Scroll may have the info we want, since it details how to stop the rite. I think that's about it. Right. If we could just find the Yin Scroll, we might be able to learn how to settle this situation. But even Mr. Arashi didn't have any leads on it where it is. How do we start looking for it? Someone involved in this now must have some connection to it, I think. I have a feeling the mastermind who awakened the curse is involved too. Right. So, Mio, what are we going to do next? Good question. It may be best to give the information we have learned to Inspector Tsutsumi. We got a pretty big clue from hearing about the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Mr. Tsutsumi might know more about it. Should we go back to the school then? Yeah, that's our point of contact after all. Well, let me look around. Whoever's behind that voice that gave Mr. Arashi the Record of Fate. It must be the mastermind, don't you think? Yeah, and he said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. Huh? You don't sound like Yako I know. Then let's catch him and make him spill the beans. I thought you'd say something like that. Really? I guess I'm just not really feeling that confident right now. I understand. I don't know if it's related to that woman behind the voice, but I'm interested in the female Onyoji, who is a rival of Simon. Oh, that reminds me, Mio. You know what's nearby here, don't you? Oh, you mean where Michio... Yeah, where it happened. I was going there every day to leave flowers. Even though they always get cleared away anyways. I'm sure it must be hard to have been reminded of Michio's death all the time. But that reminds me, Yako. Yeah? When you asked me to do the spirit board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why? Did anything seem different that day? What's this all of a sudden? Though, now that you mention it, that day I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a little bit. But I came to right away and felt fine, so I don't think that had anything to do with it. I see. That's all I was wondering about, thanks. Huh? Excuse me, girls, over here. Oh, it's this guy. Whoa. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. And who might you be? I'm Yutaro Namagaki. Should probably tell you. Until yesterday, I was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. Curse bearer? You don't need to be scared. I've already given up the curse stone for the foot washing mansion. What's wrong button? The foot washing mansion? So you're the one Inspector Tsutsumi was talking about? Ah, you already know Inspector Tsutsumi? That makes this simple. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, hey! You're in the driver's seat. Yako? Yes, wait, what? Just now, was I doing something? Sorry, Mr. Nanamagaki. What might be the matter? Right, I actually wanted to discuss something with you two. Would you come with me if you have a little time? Discuss something with us? You were talking about Michio Shirashi, right? It's related to that. Huh? I'm sure you would learn a few things yourselves. If not now, later's fine. I'll be waiting around Ryogoku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this, but he mentioned Michio. What do we do? Go to the school first. Sorry, but there's something we've got to take care of. We'll have to pass. Is that so? Yes. Screw you. Well, that's too bad. I'm in no rush, so I'll be waiting at Ryogoku Bridge if you change your minds. Yeah, there's no way in hell we're doing that. Can't do anything there. I'll see you again. The Records of Fate Yin Scroll may contain the way to put a stop to the curse. Yako and Miu head back to Komagatas High School to share the information. Now, since we decided that, I do want to pick the other choice. Let's make bad decisions before we make the good one. So she's possessed by Michio, I believe. Let's do terrible things. Well, I suppose we may as well hear what it is you have to say. Glad to hear it. Then shall we relocate elsewhere? They're gonna die, they're gonna die. So, what did you want to discuss with us? Let's see, how should I put this? I'll tell you straight. I want you two to use your curse stones to bring Michio Shirashi back from the dead. What? Huh? It's why I was pursuing the right of resurrection in the first place. Unfortunately, I had to give up my curse stone before I could succeed. But you two are curse bearers with some kind of connection to her. Which means this is the perfect opportunity for me to ask you for this. Well, I'm sorry, this is all so sudden. I still don't understand why you would want this. What exactly is your relationship with Michio? Well, we met briefly once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Right. Well, it would be great if we could bring Michio back. But we've already decided not to use the right of resurrection. Is that so? It seems, however, that we share a goal. I wouldn't mind collecting soul dregs for you if you give me your curse stone, you know. We'll have to decline that as well. Our goal is to stop this curse. I see. Well, that's too bad. I suppose I'll have to give up on the curse stones. Thank you for understanding. Phew. I thought he was a little suspicious, but he left without making a fuss. But why does he want to bring Michio back? Huh? Yako? Uh-oh. Did she go off somewhere while we were talking? Uh-oh. He still has a throat stone. He might. I don't know. I finally caught up to you. I don't know if you noticed me following you or not. But leading me to a secluded place, you've got guts. I'm sorry, but I'll be taking your curse stone. Either you hand it over or I'll have to take it by force. Bro. The high schooler looks like she could beat you. What? Why are you... No, she's here again. I don't understand. Wait, it was just an accident. It was not just an accident. I swear I didn't mean to. That's why I was trying to bring you back. You're already too late. Oh, okay. I'm glad we went back in shoes. That goes very fast. How to give someone motion sickness. Oh, it's gonna go completely through. Skip the performance. No, let it go. Let it go. Oh, that's funny. I think we've gotten this once before. Ma, you sat through that entire thing. After this, Fumachika Naijima went on to use the power of his curse to commit mass murder, shocking the public with the unprecedented tragedy. And from that day on, Yako Sakazaki was never heard from again. Ending 1, Michio's grudge. Huh. So we got an ending. That's cool. That's the first time we've seen a branch. Yeah, that is the first time we've had a branch. No, we haven't. We've had 2 branches. Okay. 3 branches. Ain't that interesting, the record of fate's yin scroll, huh? Well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. Irio, stop making things sound weird. Anyways, let's share what we found with Michio Shirashi's house. Yes, please. Yes. A man named EY kidnapped and sacrificed for black magic. And Michio helped with the kidnapping. And Mr. Jinochi used that to blackmail her. Based on the report and looking at the circumstances surrounding the deaths of Jinochi and EY, if Michio Shirashi did it, it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michio Shirashi wanted someone to notice. Huh? Really? The ribbon that was left on the scene of Kohei's death is proof of that. Mio, I'm guessing you knew that already? Yes, ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need. But I think we're near her limit. But I think we're near her limit. Oh, she knows. Okay. So if we get this record of Yin Scroll, we'll be able to dispel the curse? Yes, the source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo incident that dates back to the Edo period. The Yoji named Simon Suki Mikado is said to have a record, a way to deal with the curse. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Right, I'll leave how to approach this to you, Mio. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well, but please make finding the records of Fate Yin Scroll your top priority. Understood. But how do we go about looking for it? It's possible the descendants of Simon have inherited it, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. It'd be nice if we had a nice clan crest or something to go off of. Maybe we'd have to ask the Paranormal Affairs. That reminds me, Miu, was the Western black magic used by Iwai and Najima really just an imitation? Huh? Why are you asking me? Oh, boss said that you knew about this sort of things? Do you not? Well, I mean, I have some knowledge, but... How strange. I don't think I've ever told anyone that. It's okay, Miu. No one's judging you. Right, but it still feels a little weird. So, what's your opinion if someone familiar with black magic... Quiet, Miko. Miko's familiar with black magic, apparently. It's because she's a black dog. If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but... Based on their methods, I'd say they imitated black magic popular 300 years ago. It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because they purposefully required living sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Wow, you know so much. I'm impressed. It totally matches the vibe you've got going on. What do you mean by that? Don't worry, have some confidence. Right, thanks, I guess. If that black magic is just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it. I'm just glad things aren't getting more confusing when they already are. Oh, right, about the mastermind, I had an idea. Huh, what is it? This is about the chairwoman of Hayaku Soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about the Iwai person. Yep, whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's probably got her hands all over this. She has money, too. It would also match Hideki Arashi's account of the woman's voice. An evil business lady with supernatural powers, a classic setting. If only we could confirm those powers of hers were actually real. We'll need to keep an eye on her and tell HQ to look into her. Now then, if we're nearing the limit, I'll stop beating around the bush. Time to tell you it straight. Yako Sakazaki. What, me? Yes? Take out your curse stone and give it to Miu. My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks. I'm just going to borrow it for a second. Well? Yes. There's soul dregs inside, after all. What? How did this happen? I didn't do anything, I swear. You have to believe me. It's okay, Miu. Or it's okay, we know. Yako, calm down and listen to what I'm about to tell you. But... there's no mistake that Jinochi and Iwai were killed by that curse stone. But the one who committed the act is... the ghost of Michio Shirashi that is inside you, Yako Sakazaki. What? Inside me, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's okay, Yako. Please calm down and listen. You've been possessed, Yako. By Michio's ghost. What? It probably happened when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Filled with regret, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her old friend and entered you, Yako. No way! You mean Michio's ghost is inside of me? I've explained this once before, but just because you've been possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. Normally, the mind will reject such attempts, and it'd do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michio had powerful spirit sense to begin with. And because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michio's spirit. So, for this reason, your minds merged without an issue. It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point. Which Also means that it'd be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife. No way, we've merged? Me and Michio's minds are... But I don't feel any different at all. I mean, I'm me, I think. That's because after she merged with you, Michio started to believe she was you as well. As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and memories as Michio Shirashi. You have been acting a little different than usual. You would also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a powerful influence. Really? That having been said, if we don't have a proper understanding of the regrets Michio Shirashi had when she died and why, it would be difficult to separate her from you. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. If I carelessly provoked her spirit, her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. Oh no. When we mentioned limits earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which belong to you. Right, I've merged the voices. What? It's so scary. You mean I won't be myself anymore? But if it's Michio, then maybe I wouldn't be so bad. Well, I don't know. What should I do? But it was actually Michio who used the curse stone while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that. I think that's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Feast of the Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost's power were boosted. And strengthened by the feast, Michio's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. Then that means... I was the one who killed them? I mean, technically. I cursed them both? Ah! Yako, no. You were being controlled. Right, Inspector? Yeah, that's about right. It's likely she'd be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to possession. It's not something you can control. No need to worry about that. No, you're wrong. I wanted to kill them too. Those feelings must have come out. It's not only Michio's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michio didn't commit suicide, I wish that all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the curse stone with me, and I wanted to get revenge for Michio if the chance came. That's how I felt. Yako. Because Michio wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. It was so hard. It wouldn't be unusual for someone to take their own life. And I had this curse stone. I made Michio get revenge all by herself. Michio tried so hard to keep on living in silence, and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. I should have done it myself right away. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Michio. Yeah. That's why I killed them. Load, damn it. Don't crash. There we go. Yeah. Yako. I don't have a voice for her. There you are. Oh, hi, Michio. What is up with you? You've had me worried sick since you haven't been coming to school lately. It feels like it's been forever. I'm glad you seem to be doing good. Yeah, sorry. I'm not sorry I didn't tell you why. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you why. I've always regretted it. Aw, come on. You're acting like we aren't buds. You tell me if anyone is making you sad, and I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yako. Actually, I'm here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Really? What's the matter? You can tell me anything. Well, the truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. I'm sorry. I feel so guilty. What? I've done so much I can't take back, all because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell that I've created for myself. I couldn't handle it anymore. I started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Neither of us deserved to live in this world. What? But something went wrong, and that's why I died with regrets. But thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you. I'm sorry for dragging you into this. What? Wait, you don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize, and I know how selfish it is. I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends, and how we were able to be together at the end. Please don't forget me. Huh? No, Michio, wait! Huh? Huh? You're awake? Do you feel okay? I'm sorry, I had to spring that all on you, Yako. What? Are we in the same classroom? Huh? Was I dreaming? I'm sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but we need to hear what Michio Shirashi has to say now. Right. And so, after considering what to do, it is true that Michio's consciousness is mixed with yours. But if I summon her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication. Oh, I understand. So you thought to use the spirit board again? Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michio herself. Really, you think? And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then. Then let's do it. I think we should, and I want to hear from her. Very well. I have no idea if this will work during the daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? I think the hold on a minute is just if you want to switch to a different story beat, but I'm going to go with let's do it. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Do you remember how to do it? Place your finger on the 10 yen coin. Right, like this. Good. Now do as I do. O Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. O Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Please tell us if you are there. Be funny if you can actually use it with the mouse. It's here. Now, is it the spirit of Michio? Yako, would you ask the spirit board? Alright. Are you Michio? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you the spirit of Michio Shirashi? Ah, it said yes. Don't be sure. Some spirits like to play tricks. Can you try asking a question only Michio would know the answer to? A question only Michio would know the answer to? Let's see then. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, how much did the ribbon I bought for Michio cost? $490 yen? That's right. Well, it seems we have the right spirit. Okay, can I have you ask her a question? Okay, what do you want me to ask her? I want you to ask about the location of Fumachika Nejima's hideout and the location of the talisman as well. Okay. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, Please tell me the location of Fumachika Nejima's hideout. Why does it keep writing FU? Please, terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. I'm sure it's painful to try and remember, but you're the only one who can help us, Michio. Please. It moved. Yes, this is an address. She's giving us the address. Amazing, thank you, Michio. Okay, I have the address, thank you. Alright, Iryu, get a move on and check out that address. Yes, sir, I'll contact HQ and order a simultaneous house search and sweep of the area. I just hope the information is accurate. I know it is. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, do you know where the talisman that you had is? Just writes, what do you mean it's gone? She does know. I wonder if we can find a way to narrow it down. I'll try asking. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, did you carry around the talisman with you at all times? She did carry it with her. Then, did you have it with you when you had your accident? Huh? She had it with her. But there was nothing resembling a talisman in the article left behind at the scene. So that means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene of the investigation. But who would do that? This would mean someone knew Michio had died before the police did. The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Should we check them? Let's see. The other possibility I can think of is the perpetrator of the hit and run. But it was a hit and run. Wouldn't they have run away? It might be possible they came back driven by fear or something else. Even if so, they didn't report it and went through with her belongings. But to only take a talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning. How likely is that, if the talisman really is so special? Ario mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just for something like that? It's possible they picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. Either way, if it really was a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. It's possible she remembers something after seeing the picture of the car. Then, shall we try asking? I'll try. Well, we had a reaction to that guy before. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, do you know who was behind the hit and run? She says she knows. If that's a relief. If she hadn't known. Huh? In order for Michio's spirit to find peace, we need as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. Huh, so that's what it'll take. Alright, I'll try asking. Right. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, who was the one who ran you over? I hope she knows the name. I wonder. Namigaki? Huh? Namigaki? What? You mean Yataro Namigaki? You two know him? We talked to him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer, right? I see, so that's why Yako had the reaction when she saw him. What? Come to think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk about Michio. What the hell's he planning without his curse stone? He said he'd be waiting near Rigoku Bridge. Got it. I'll join you there once we're done. He's the bastard who killed Michio? Yako. This should be enough information. We can release Michio from her suffering now. Let's do it. All right. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. No, Michio. Thank you. You helped us. You know, I'm so sorry I didn't know about it all. Your family, the kidnapping, Mr. Janochi. I'm so sorry. It must have been so hard. Not that I could understand, but I'm sure it was so hard. I mean, of course you would want revenge. I wanted it too. We've all done things that we wish we could take back. But I'm glad that I at least know the truth. Yako. There's so much I want to say, but that's enough. Let me ask you one last thing. Someday, can we hang out again? You mean it? Okay, it's a promise. Have you asked everything you wanted? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to guide Michio's spirit now. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Michio, with this, I'll finally be able to free you. Hey, Yako? Yeah? You never accepted the idea that Michio took her own life. I'm glad you never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah. You're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her. Mio? Sorry. It's just Michio. She was taken advantage of by so many of the adults around her. She put up with so much. I should have tried and talked with her more. I know how you feel. Thanks, Mio. It hurts thinking about all the things I could have done. Why did this have to happen to someone so kind and hardworking? It feels like she was ill-fitted to the very end. It's just too cruel. But even then, she didn't even tell me about this stuff. And she let herself worry more about revenge than living. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I should have noticed something was wrong, but come on. What was she thinking? Seriously, I mean seriously. Am I really that unreliable? Of course I'd help you get your revenge, you idiot. I don't care how you had changed or whatever. I just wanted you to live. Yako. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day, if we meet on the other side, I'm going to have to give her a good punch. Then I'll tell her she's the real fool's procession or something. Then we'll hang out like always. Sounds like fun. Alright, I'm sending her off, okay? Wait! Look at the coin. It moved to no all on its own. You're right. When did it do that? It seems she still has something keeping her here. Yako, do you have any idea about what Michio wants? Me? Oh! Please don't forget me. I think she told me that she didn't want me to forget. I see, then. Michio, if you can hear my voice, let your feelings that you won't ever forget her be known. Show it through with an action. What? Do something that shows you won't forget. What do you want me to do? What the fuck are you trying to do? Video game? What? Oh, was it safe? It was! Thank you. Though, I don't really want you to punch me, so live a long life, okay? I'll see you later. Yako, are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I feel a lot better. I guess I really wasn't feeling like myself recently. It was like there was a part of me that I had no control over or something. Yeah, I think you're back to your normal self now. I'm glad there weren't any problems. I wonder if Michio was able to find peace. I know she did. You don't have to worry about that. It seems that her regret was not being able to tell you what was going on and growing apart from you. Well, I guess I can forgive her for that. But there's still something bothering me. Really? Yeah, I wonder what this feeling is. It's like there's a piece of her that hasn't left yet. It may be an after effect. Maybe because you gave her stone to Chief Inspector Tsutsumi? Doubt it. Having a cursed stone shouldn't have an effect like that. But dealing with 4 curses sounds like a lot of stress. Good work, Chief. Someone's like a completely different person all of a sudden. But are you really sure about this? Having us arrest you once, this is all over? You might be able to get your case treated just as an accident. It's fine. Treat me the same as someone who used the curse stones to kill someone. If anything, I should be thanking you for letting me go free until this is all over. So thanks, Chief. Whoa, 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 you didn't say anything about bringing the police. Sorry, but we don't have time to care about what you have to say about us. What business do you have with these girls now that you've lost your curse stone? I'll tell you this for free. I have her curse stone already. Ugh. Yeah, no, he ain't happy. I don't have any ill intent. I wanted to tell you that I wanted to help if you intend to resurrect Michio Shirashi. That was my intention from the beginning when I received the curse stone. And that's why I took your curse stone, man. Can't be too careful. Besides, what connection do you have to Michio Shirashi? We met once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Uh-huh. Met once? I see. Well, I'm sure it must have been painful for you, but... Do you think bringing back the dead will erase the fact that you hit her with your car? What? I'm sure that I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, those things are actually kind of cute. So he thinks he can undo what he's done by bringing back Michio? What a selfish reason, but in the end, would I be opposed to that? I don't know. What would I have thought if I met him last night? That he's an asshole! Well, leave this to me, okay? If you don't know, I'll tell you, and you'll let me ask you some questions in return. Huh? Did you just get your license recently, We found a van with bloodstains on it, you see. It's only a matter of time before we find out who the owner is. What's that supposed to mean? Why don't you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with Michio Shirashi? Not only that, you killed someone with your curse stone, didn't you? Stop! Stay away from me! Damn it! Okay, I give up. It's all over for me. Afterwards, Yotaro Namagaki gave his confession. He admitted that he was behind the wheel of the van that hit Michio Shirashi. He explained that he was speeding in order to impress a girl he had in the car with him. After hitting the schoolgirl, he drove away and planned to wash the car in secret to destroy the evidence. But he became nervous and went back to the scene of the crime to the urging of his passenger. When they returned to the scene, the female passenger went to check on the victim alone while he sat panicking in his car. When she returned, she told him people were unlikely to assume a hidden run, as it looked similar to a suicide by jumping from heights. Afterwards, the pair parted ways and Yotaro dumped the vehicle deep in the woods under the cover of night. The two of them decided to keep the accident a secret. The next morning, Michio Shirashi's body was discovered, and likely for them, her death was ruled, lucky for them, her death was ruled a suicide. However, a darkness lingered within his heart. From that day on, the schoolgirl appeared before him covered in blood, her limbs bent and broken, to spite him in his dreams every night. Even when awake, he would see a phantom of her corpse in the dark, moaning and cursing him all times. Troubled by the constant hallucinations, it was only a number of days before he suffered a nervous breakdown. He couldn't bear hiding what he'd done anymore and planned to turn himself in, but was stopped by a passenger from that night. It was then that he first heard the rumors of the rite of resurrection. He thought that if he could resurrect the schoolgirl, that it would be like if the accident never happened. And with that, the darkness enshrouding his heart could be dissipated. From then on, he searched the areas associated with the 7 mysteries of Honjo every night. And he received the curse of the foot-washing mansion as a result. I see. That's right. I'm not a bad man. I wanted to turn myself in. It was the girl who tempted me. Okay, calm down and listen, son. If you don't think you've done anything wrong, what would these girls think if they saw you run over that poor girl? There's something I want to know. Do you know anything about the talisman that Michio should have had on her at the time of the accident? Talisman? What are you talking about? So you don't know anything? In that case, what about the woman who was with you? Can you ask her? Oh, that's right. Everything is her fault in the first place. Well, that may not be exactly wrong. Just riding passenger in a car involved in an involuntary vehicular manslaughter isn't a crime in and of itself. But according to your statement, she neglected her duty to seek aid and instigated you to neglect your duty to report the accident. And if she took an article from the scene, she'd also be charged with theft. Can you tell me who she is? You've no intent of hiding anything anymore, do you? Yeah, that's right. It's her fault. Do what you want with her. It's time for her to face what she's done. Her name is Ayami Tano. She's an art student. Oh, that fucking psycho. I met in town. What? An art student named Ayami Tano? Whoa. Are you absolutely sure of that? What point would there be in lying to you now? What do you know of her? What, do you know her or something? She may look nice, but she's rotten on the inside. I'd like to meet the parents who raised someone like that. Shut up. Oh, that's her daughter. That's his daughter. Well, what's wrong, Inspector Satsumi? You're drenched in sweat. No, wait. Damn it, why? How could this happen? It's his daughter. Listen up. I'm taking this one with me down to the station for more questioning. You two go after the records of Fate Yin Scroll. Got that? Okay, we will. Come with me. Wow! Yeah, that's his daughter. Let's get going. Yeah. So that's it for right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me for more of this game. You're awesome as always. Don't forget to check out my Patreon and Subscribe Star and my other channel, Sinfully Pure, to help with the channel since it's currently demonetized. Keep being awesome, folks. Bye.